Alright. So, trying to banish Yushg, Shum. So we're gonna go. Ayu Shum Shum Bati. Ayu Shum Shum Bati. Let's do this. Let's banish a god. Objective. Die. Back. Back, I say. Petit Kuzagun. Back you go. Dingus. No. No, back. Pisser. Okay, phew. No, go away. Bati Shumagun. I've been gravely wounded and the bleeding won't stop. Without treatment, I fear it will only get worse. Ayu Shum Shum Bati. Ayu Shum Shum Bati. Well, at least you can go get treated after, you get out of this place. Because you just got out of this place. Now, let's see if I can do this right. It's going away, it's going away. Come on, where's this one? Yep, let's do it. Just have it black out on the hat. And like that, okay, so I would have had about, I would have been able to finish the other video in time. You would have still had another one. The tunnels under Stonehenge are gone. Maybe they were never there. I don't think I'll ever understand the last few hours. Maybe the human mind just isn't ready to comprehend what lies behind the veil. The shadow is gone. The bodies of the monsters have simply turned to dust and blown away. The infected have shaken it off, with no memory of the last few days. So once again, I saved the world, and once again, no one will ever know. You'd think I'd get used to it. I fear my own troubles may only be beginning. I left the ministry in something of the state that will need to be addressed in my own time, though. In my own time. Good morning, world. You've received a text from the Ministry of Occultism. They're after you for what you did to see. Don't come back. Keep my car, just run, disappear. We know the truth. E. It's like, the old James Bond movie. I forget which one it was. There's Q. We all know and love Q. We were all sad when he died. And, he had an assistant. Bond looks at him like, so if he's Q, what are you? Are? And that's kind of what it seems the Ministry does. Anyway, so that was Consuming Shadow as the Ministry Man. As you could see, it occurred a lot faster. It took a lot less time than the Scholar would have taken even less time if I hadn't gotten captured. You'd have eliminated a whole nother 10 minutes, I think, if I hadn't gotten captured. On a whole, I'm not as much of a fan of the Ministry Man. I like to be able to more sit back and relax and enjoy. And I'm sorry for times of mics going out. It's been staring out my window. I got a nice view. I like to be able to sit back and more enjoy the pace of the Scholar. And the other two, I'll be doing them very shortly. I'm not as much of a fan. I like the Warrior, I hate the Wizard. Still, Scholar is by far my favorite. So let's see what we got here. You survived. Final score, 22,880. Okay, yep, so I just got another burst star. That shows you how much longer I've been playing as the Scholar, where I've got so much more experience as him. You survived. Ending A. Victory. Minions killed 24. Clues found 14. Items found 2. And dungeons completed 3. Successfully banished the Ancient with just 5 hours remaining and managed to escape with body and mind intact. Tended to favor close combat, exterminating 68 minions with melee attacks. Learned one spell but seemed to distrust magic and avoided making casual use of it. In the end, subject was a physically exhausted detective. And that's Trilby, ladies and gentlemen. So I think I went through the diary once before. Okay. Now let's see if anything useful in the Tallman. Okay. Nothing yet. And nothing else really that we'd have. Let me go back. We're gonna go do the diary real quick. So yeah, this is I think I explained this once, but this is since I just played T. Got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Yeah, okay, so this is the start of Trilby, really. This is what happened. So this is a week, leads up to here, what happened. Goes in, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so the thing is, okay. So, yeah, so this diary takes place about a week and a half, after 2 weeks, ranging from about here. I think he contacts the scholar. Yep, there's some kind of scholar attached to the less reputable, traveling from town to town, apparently making remarkable headway. And he can't be calling him. This explains the text and whatnot. And then Wednesday he says, you know, something's wrong and he's gonna pretty much fight his way out. And figures, you know, maybe the scholar will succeed, but now he just needs to do something. And by the time he fights his way out, you know, the scholar's done. Dead. Or successful. But yeah, this is T's story. And you'll find diary pages taped to things as you're going. It's really interesting as I unfortunately only found as the scholar and his Trilby. I never found any as the warrior or the wizard. Scholar pretty much is like, have something to read once this is all over and all that. Trilby reads his, like, this is my handwriting. I don't remember ever writing it, but this is my handwriting. So it shows a little bit of connection across the multiverse. Next, I'll probably play the warrior for you folks. He dodges. It's a nice move. He doesn't have a gun, which is kind of sad, but you know, and is wanted by police. So which means whenever the police show up, like they did with Trilby, there's a lot of random events that can happen when the police show up. Sometimes I think we saw in the Scholar, like it's a busted tail light. I had a couple times where I got all my ammo confiscated. You can be captured. You can be shot. If you try to outrun them, you can either successfully outrun them, or there's the other, which is you are captured by the police and it will waste 6 hours of time. They'll be interrogating you, and the warrior is far more likely to have that happen. The warrior, you have to run. His backstory is essentially he ended up shooting a man during a robbery for his boss. And the wizard, you only find him, actually, I'll talk about the wizard, I guess I won't, I only have like a minute and a half left. So, I don't know if I'll ever find him again as a scholar, because, you know, I already have him, but when you find him as a scholar, you have to complete a dungeon. Once you complete the dungeon, he teaches you a move that doubles your melee damage, and I think at that point I had the constellation that already, the bowl, that already gave me 80% more melee damage. Most everything was dying in one swing. It's beautiful. Yeah, his melee ability hits further and does about twice as much damage as the melee for the Scholar and Trilby. Pretty much Scholar and Trilby are almost exactly the same, minus the time and the amount of money. This is Ministry Man's good for if you just want a quick game. You know, you saw, you know, where you knew what towns were evil. But you only have time to really visit 3 or 4 of them, and very little time to actually find anything else. Like, I had 6 hours left, and that included, you know, that getting captured bit. If that hadn't happened, that would be alright. But, some of the random events, I actually lost this Trilby because a random event took 2 hours, and, while it doesn't sound like much, it made the world fail. But I only have 15 seconds left, so I will bid you all adieu, and I hope to see you all next time when I play as the warrior. Have a nice day, everyone.